All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Boss Talk Podcast. Today's guest, we got Jules on. Jules, thanks for coming on.
Woo! I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you coming on. Let them know a little intro about yourself. What is it that you do?
My name is Jules. I am a cannabis connoisseur. I model. I work at the Chronic here with Mo.
Shout out Chronic.
Yeah, shout out the Chronic.
Shout out to Chronic.
Yeah, so I would say I'm a jack of all trades. I do pretty much like marketing, a lot for the cannabis industry. I'm also into the car community. I do a lot of modeling for that as well. But yeah, kind of like a jack of all trades. You'll like ask me what I'm doing today. I'm like doing like 50 things all at once.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's why she's on. That's why she's on Boss Talk.
That's why we're here in Boss Talk. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on today. We appreciate you. So today, I think I'll add like a few, usually we do a boss talk. This is for everybody out there who considers himself a boss. And if you don't, you really are, you should consider yourself one. And there's a mindset that goes with this. And usually what I've been doing is giving like one boss talk, but I think I got a few today just because I don't even want to spread these out over a couple of episodes. So first things first, and I'm gonna get through them first before we get everybody chiming in, is appreciation. So I would suggest that you really show appreciation to the people around you who are helping you get to where you're trying to get to, or who have helped you get to the point that you're at. It just means everything. You don't want to have somebody help you and then them looking at you like, man, they don't even care that, what I did for them or whatnot. Yeah. I know myself personally, sometimes I like to do things in a big way, but sometimes we got to bring it back in. Like sometimes I want to show somebody appreciation. I'm like, watch when I get to this point, I'm gonna do this for them. You don't got to wait. Tell them today, give people their flowers today.
Right.
You know what I mean? The second thing is listening. It's always good to listen to what other people are saying in a respectful manner. You don't know everything. You don't. You may think you do, but you definitely do not. And it's not even listening for the simple fact of that they may be telling you something you're going to do. It's a respect thing, It's a respect thing. Because when it's my time to speak, I want to have your ear as well.
Right.
The final and most important boss talk of today, because I was 3, you see, this is special. This is a special day today, is every plan is not for you. Every plan is not for you. So you're on track doing something, and then somebody pops up and they tell you like, hey, what you should do is you should do this, this, and this. It don't necessarily got to be a bad plan, but it may not be for you, because that's like where I'm at right now. We got the podcast going on. I'm in the middle of writing a book. I don't remember what page I told you guys I was on the last time we were here, but now I'm like on page like 220 within that short time span.
Wow.
And it's important to me, Yeah. So when people come up to me and they're like, hey, you should do this, this, and this, I listen and I appreciate. But every plan is not for me.
Right.
So I got to sit back and do my own thing.
Yeah.
And that's the boss talk for today.
That's a good one. Yeah, I feel that. Appreciation. It's good to appreciate the people that do right by you, but it's also good to appreciate, like you waking up in the morning, your health. A lot of people don't have that. You being able to be mobile. There's people out here that are in wheelchairs and stuff like that. They wish they could be hitting the gym and they can't, Right. So appreciation is big on all aspects. The other one was
listening.
Yeah, listening is big. It's good to listen to your loved ones, to your friends, the people that are meaningful to you because they want what's best for you.
Right.
And sometimes you're going to be stubborn and not want to listen to nobody. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, like, people are telling you what's right from what's wrong. And you got to listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that I followed this year was gratitude. And gratitude is all about waking up in the morning and just being thankful for little things. When you start off your day being grateful for just simply waking up, you will see a change in how you start and finish off your day. You wake up, I'm so tired. I got to go to work. You're going to go to work tired and not wanting to talk to anybody. You got to get up, tell yourself that I'm here for a reason. To show gratitude to those around you, especially, even like family, coworkers, like showing gratitude takes you such a long way. Like gratitude is the biggest thing for me. And that's one of the things that I have to practice myself this year. People always say like, oh, I gotta stick to myself. I gotta focus on myself. Like, forget everybody. But that's not how you want to live your life. Like, why not involve those who have been there for you in your accomplishments? It's like neglecting them. It's not considerate. Like considering those, like you said, listening, that I agree is like a very important thing. Like a lot of people go through so much in their head, they're not able to talk about it. Yeah. Just having one person sit there and listen to you can honestly help. Yeah, I wish I had friends like myself.
Okay, so then that goes to another topic. What's a real friend to you?
A real friend?
Yeah.
I feel like a real friend is someone that will be like, as cliche as it sounds, like very simple, someone that's there for you no matter what, doesn't judge you for the things you do, Right. Like someone that's just there, supports you. Support is a big thing for me. It's like, why do you see your friend doing all these things and you're not supporting them? It's like you're not, wanting to see them win.
Exactly. Right. And exactly. So that's what a friend is too, someone that supports you, someone that wants you to win, but isn't getting jealous over your wins because your wins are their wins as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not though, right? No. They should be, but then like, okay, so what it comes down to is like when we talk about friendships and whatnot, I was always told by my elders, like specifically in my family, like, Javon, everybody doesn't think the way that you think, right? So I'm always willing to help another person out. I'm always willing to be there for somebody. I don't see this life as like a thing that only I got to succeed. But they were trying to tell me that just because you see it that way doesn't mean everybody else doesn't. Right. There's a lot of other people when they succeed, they want to not help nobody else. They just wanted to get there on their own. They're not looking out. Sometimes you're so outgoing for other people and they're not that for you.
I mean, shoot, been there, done that.
Yeah.
plenty of times. That's why I choose I'm very like in particular of who I have around me in general now, because the heartache I've had of losing the ones that I thought were going to be close to me forever. And then it turns out they're not as real as you thought they were. Right. And that's just part of growing up. Your circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But that just means that you're more real to me. Yeah. I don't want, there's people out here that are partying it up every weekend with saying, oh, this person's my best friend. This person's my best friend. They have like big groups of these friends that they're saying are their closest friends, their brothers, their sisters, whatever. But they're not even right for you in your life.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like temporary moment when people find that like, they have like this void of happiness that they're missing. And like the happiness that you have to find is within yourself, really. When you're happy with yourself, you could be happy towards others. It's just like I said, like setting your day up positively. You want to set others to succeed as well as much as you do. So a good friend, I feel like a real friend is just someone who just supports you, like it doesn't cost much to support anybody. You guys repost these ridiculous things every single day. It's like, why can't you just, support your friend? Like just repost something simple for them,
Right.
Yeah.
I think we put a lot, and I understand like where we're coming from with that. And I also think that we put a lot of responsibility on other people in a society that works a bit different than the moral code that we started off with as like humans, right? So nowadays, especially like living in California, like it requires so much just to pay your bills.
Oh, yeah,
it requires a lot.
That's why we're out here grinding, bro. We're out here doing multiple income stuff, and working towards a dream.
So with that being said, I have I've been on this though, like cut people slack with the level of support or visual support that they give to me, because I'm like, this nigga's probably over here doing like 45 jobs. Like, it may not be because he hates me or doesn't believe in what I got going on, but he has to wear like 45 hats himself just in order to pay his bills or take care of his family. So nowadays, I think that it's best. And I mentioned this on another episode. Sometimes I try and look for support like outside of my own people. I expect a little bit from the people that I consider friends, and I try and aim for the crowd that doesn't know me, because that says two things. One, if you can get people who don't know you and have no ties to you to support you, then you're on fire.
You're winning.
You're on fire in what you're doing. And then two, because I have switched what I want from my friends. I just want real love from you, and that's it. I don't need you to come buy my album when I drop my album. I don't need this or that. I just need, as you said, somebody to talk to, you know, that I can get somebody's ear and I can be real with them. I need somebody to not judge me. And just my real friends are the ones I can speak to. I could not speak to you for like a whole year. And when I talk to you again,
it's like nothing's ever changed.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are the friendships that last a long time. You know, like there's two people that are rowing the same boat at the same motion, both busy, both understanding. Obviously, if you have one other person just like, you don't talk to me anymore, you're not spending time with me, there goes your boat. You're tipping over, you're drowning. Why would you need that in your life? You know, hustlers got to understand hustlers, and that's what you should surround yourself with. You know, friends, close friends. Yes, like I agree that they don't have to, you know, buy my things or have to like spend their money to support me. You know, being vocal about it is enough, and having a stranger's opinion on what you do is, when you ask for someone's opinion, you'll see it in a different perspective, and that's where listening goes into play.
Yeah,
is that when you listen to other people's like thoughts or what they think about it, like sit down and consider like, yeah, maybe I should go this direction, you know? Like you said, like not every plan is made for you. Like people set up goals for themselves, but you have to be realistic and see like there's going to be obstacles. There's going to be things in your way that might pave your path another way. But the thing is to have an open mind. You got to stay positive. You have to have an open mind, you know, go that path, even if it is something you're not comfortable with. As long as you have support, then, you know, you could really go through whatever.
Right.
Nothing is going to be a challenge for you. You got support. You got to hustle. You got to keep going. Just because you got 45 hats tour doesn't mean that you can't be that good person to people, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. You're still out here hustling. You're still doing your thing. Like that don't change nothing about you. You still got the same love for people, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And even hustling, like the discipline that comes with everything, bro. Like it don't matter how happy you are in life. It don't matter how sad you are in life. That's the difference that makes people.
The discipline.
It's so rewarding.
Because it's like, there's people that they're going to go through hardships in their life, you know, and you got to keep working, but they're going to be, I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to be bed rest and that's it. I'm going to sob right here in my feelings. And then you got people like us. I don't care how I feel. I don't care if I'm sad. I don't care whatever I'm going through that's hard. I'm going to keep staying disciplined and doing what I'm doing because I know that's going to make my dream come true.
Yeah.
I think something that's important is like, man, you know, life is hard.
It is.
That is what it is.
For everybody
Life
out
is
there, you guys are not alone. Like,
and that's Boss Talk for today. No,
that's it. It's a wrap.
That's the episode. No, but it's hard, and it's to a point where, like, as a man, right? So, like, I was just talking to you about how you perceive somebody, right? And you're telling me how I'm perceived to you and whatnot, which is good. I'm glad I'm perceived that way because, and it's a good thing that you're perceived the way that you are, like reserved or whatever, until somebody gets to know you.
Right. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your peace.
Yes.
Just like how I was saying last week, like I love my peace.
Yeah.
I don't want you around me if you're interrupting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's and that's what I was going to say too, is like, I was talking to my son the other day and I was trying to tell him, I was like, bro, you need to talk to me because you only got so much more time to have somebody to talk to. Because when I go through stuff, I don't have anybody to talk to right now. I got to sit there and, like, if you want to call it this, I got to sulk on my own.
Yep.
I can't let anybody know that something's bothering me. It'll eat away at me. And when I say eat away at me, I don't mean like anything is going to happen, because time is the thing that like fixes. And I say that because let's say I'm pretty sure you have different ventures going on in your life. Yeah. And so today you might get into an argument with a relative or whatever. And for today alone, you're sitting there just pissed all day. You can't get it off of your mind, but you have plans tomorrow. And tomorrow things are going to work out in a magnificent way for you. Mm-hmm. And when that starts to happen, it kind of balances you out, brings you back to like, okay, that's right. I am this person that I am. Mm-hmm. You can be the dopest person on earth. Those people have bad days.
Everybody has bad days.
Nobody. It's funny that you say that, because I did get into a little bigger with my sister in the morning. I literally posted on my story. I'm pretty sure you saw. I was like, Saturday's going to be a good day. Yeah. Here come my sister.
She needed to put you down?
Yeah, she's just starting an argument. And you know what? Like, I can either go ways about it. I can argue back, let it ruin my day, or I can just apologize and be like, okay, what can I do? Go on about my day. I choose to choose peace. Mm-hmm. I choose to go on about my day with a positive mindset, because like yes, it is all about balance. If you're just throwing more fuel to the fire, it's going to do nothing but just destroy you.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah, like even if it hurts, even if you can't, you really have to just push yourself and train yourself with that mindset of just keep on going. There's a goal.
Because you know what I say? It's like you're going through this hardship and you're gonna stop all your emotion to just sit in your sorrows.
Yeah.
Now you're not working. Now what's gonna happen the next day? Damn, I should have went to work yesterday. Now you're gonna be even more depressed.
I'm behind further.
Now I missed out on money.
Like
now
you
what
could
do
have
these people think about me because I called off of work or something like that?
Right.
Some people, and what's crazy is just observing people who don't have that mindset. See, we talk a lot about going in a positive direction and being like mature and strong in our plots and our plans, but every day we watch people not do that. We watch people be bozos with like the way that they handle themselves, to be real childish. Yeah. Peace is something that is like, it's not something that's light. Peace is maturity, first of all. It ain't for the young at mind or spirit.
Yeah, it's not about, your room being quiet, your house being quiet, no drama. Peace is just everything. Are you content with your life?
With yourself.
Yeah. Are you going to work? Are you genuinely hating your job? Are you hating to get in the car and just drive off? Like, it's the little things that's pissing you off. You're not at peace at all.
Exactly.
Peace is when you find like the happiness in everything you do.
The amount of times like I've had to just sit in my car alone and just like hold in the tears because of how hard things are going in my life. And overcoming that, it makes you stronger. But also like God's another thing, talk to God or whatever religion you believe in, Buddha or.
Yeah. Yes, guys, I'm a Buddhist.
But yeah, man, you gotta keep the boat moving.
You have to, philosophy is a big thing. I love it. Right. It's really, so with a Christian background, right? I'm going to speak from this perspective.
All right.
There's a lot of philosophical ways to view the world that I'm just going to tell people watching right now, like you probably are not even dealing with like real Christians when you're dealing with whoever you're dealing with in the world, because it's a lot of bogus people just, structurally claiming Christianity right now that are not. But a real Christian will tell you that life is so deep. Everything is beautiful. When you look at objects and everything, you could really look at something and take in everything for what it really is. There's a metaphor, there's symbolism and everything. For me, before the liquor starts to hit and I start to just lose my train of thought and everything, I want to tell you that, wait, where are we saying right now? We were on the...
For the Christianity?
No, before that.
I think the liquor hit, y'all.
It hit already. No, but I
mean, discipline?
No, it wasn't discipline. No, you were just saying it right now. Somebody, you tell me.
Liquor hit me too. I don't know. It shots in right now.
You told me to listen. I'm listening.
You're supposed to be leading the whole show.
You didn't come with any topics today.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
But anyways, the peace and everything like that. So it's just a matter of, peace is a real thing, as I was saying before, that is something you have to be mature to even want that. When you look at the world and you look at whoever's like at an immature mindset or like younger people, typically it's a lot of chaos that comes with that. When you look on social media and you look at what people are trying to use to get attention, it's usually like a chaotic type of prank. It's a lot of noise and whatnot. As I've gotten older, I can look at things like this and I'm telling myself like, that seems like work. Like, I gotta go outside and interact with people in such a strange way and be disruptive. That's not peace. Because now I'm thinking like 10 steps ahead, like what that could lead to, right? What it could come to.
You're just making a mess to get attention.
Yeah.
Like for what, right?
Right. And there's no peace because some people get shot. You go out there and mess with the wrong person, you get socked, shot, all types of stuff, right? So it's more so like what I'm getting at is that the philosophy around, what I see with Christianity is that to look at things on a deeper level, the appreciation and understanding. And I don't like to call it content because content seems flat to me.
Yeah.
I have a lot of joy in my life. From when I wake up, what I do have, what I don't have, it doesn't even matter. I just saw a video sorry, I'm going to rant. I just saw a video of a person who was looking at like Adam Sandler in an In-N-Out, and Adam Sandler trash outfit as usual.
Yep.
You get no props from me, bro. I don't know what these people are telling you, bro. Your outfits are trash.
Always.
Right? Horrible, right? There's no excuse for this. All right. This nigga wearing And1 shoes.
He definitely does it on purpose.
I know he does, but it's like he's trying hard, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. So anyways, he's in the In-N-Out, and then the person who posted the video was like, oh, that's how I want to be. I want to be wealthy, and I want to be able to be out in public and, you know, maintain whatever.
And dress trash.
But for me, because I'm getting something real specific, for me, I was like, when I heard that, it didn't even touch me the right way, because I'm like, and I'm gonna tell you why, this might shock you. I'm like, you want to be wealthy. I don't want to be wealthy. I don't care if I'm wealthy, but I don't want to be, because I feel like if you want to be wealthy, then somebody could come to you and be like, hey, get butt naked. Here's $1 million.
That's the whole Hollywood industry filming. Like,
exactly. Like, I don't care if I die like not even a thousandaire. I know that every day of this life that I had was a movie. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean because I went out and I did something wild and crazy. I just mean like bro, like, what movie are you in? Are you trying to be in, what's the movie? Like Party X or whatever? What was the one with the kid?
Project X.
Are you trying to be in Project X? Are you in King Williams? Or are you in Pursuit of Happiness?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
What movie are you in? So me, when I look at my life every day, it is a movie every day, but it's just not the one that everybody's trying to be in.
Yeah, like when people go out to a club and stuff. Oh, last night was a movie. Shut the fuck up.
It's just a club. You're just having a good time, you know, like that's what it is. Like plenty of people want to get rich so bad only because this economy is so fucked up. Like everyone's so focused about making the millions, but don't focus on their happiness. And that's where it all lies. Like, I feel like the whole purpose of this is just to understand that like your happiness withholds your success. If you're not happy, you're not going to be successful. Who the hell wants to go to the job and hates their job? You're not going to make any money out of it. Yeah. You're not putting any passion. You got to turn your passions into profit and build from there. Like looking at Adam Sandler thinking like, yeah, I want to be rich, you know, like I'm gonna dress like normal and they're not gonna know that I'm rich. Like what, like, why does that make you happy? Like, is money the root to happiness?
Money's the root of all evil.
That's
money really is the root of all evil.
And
everyone complains about being money all day. So it's just like, how is that making you happy if it's the thing that you're struggling with the most?
Right. You're chasing it too, so it's not there for you like that. Like,
and money, all it does is amplify who you are as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like they say money changes people. No, it just amplified that person, and now it's showing who their true colors are.
Like liquor, because I don't even know where we're at. And I never do. No, I'm just playing. No, but that's a fact though. And I think that's man, like you gotta be. I'm very a peaceful person, not like peace like calm, but I mean like to myself, I have a lot of peace these days because I don't care about things, and it works out, bro. Like I don't ever like people think that they're closing doors, and it's like I wanted that door to be closed, you know, whether I knew it or not, because I'm a chill guy.
Just so a chill guy.
Yeah, right. So like guy. You could walk up to me, we could have a conversation, everything would be cool. And I'll think like, oh, this person's cool. Like we're gonna be good. And then all of a sudden, here come the other side of you, or maybe you don't think I'm cool enough to know you or whatever. And so you distance yourself. I like that. I love that. Like, thank you. Okay, cool. Because I only want to be around real people in the first place.
Sure. There's people that serve purpose in your life. They're either going to be there for a long time or just for a short amount of time. And like you could sit here and complain about all these like breakups, people cheating on you, or friendships busting down on you, you know, like not working out. Or you can look at it as like it's God's plan. Like God put this person in your life to test your strength. And if it didn't work out, then it is what it is. You know, we could go through so many hardships between relationships and friendships, but it's all about how you like look about it. You know, you can't just sit there like, oh, this person cheated on me, I hate my life. They're like, no, that's not how you go on about it. You get cheated on, you get a friendship that didn't last, you got to move on from it. You got to learn, you got to take it as a lesson. You got to keep going.
And you know, it's crazy. Like the people that I've lost in my life, like specifically for those type of reasons.
Yeah.
it is what it is. I've never talked down on them.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Wish
after
you
the
well.
fact. Like, why,
take care of yourself.
Yeah. It's like
Heal.
you have people. I have people that would be talking so much shit about their exes or their previous best friends or friends that they used to have. It's like, why are you talking down on them?
That's weird.
Yeah, like they
Isn't
were
it?
in your life
Like
for
that,
a reason.
Yeah, like that life, that part of your life was very important to you.
Yeah.
And you still got to hold those memories close to your heart.
Yeah.
But just because you guys aren't friends no more, don't mean that you guys are having beef and that you got to talk shit or put a bad name on them.
Yeah.
I think if you do that, again, back to the movie reference, you know, your life is a movie, right? So it's like, how long are we going to be on this scene? How long are we going to revive this character and this story? So you are actually making them more important than what they were.
Right.
For me personally, if I'm done dealing with a person, whether it was under the worst context or whatever, even if it was like bad at that time, the more you don't speak that person's name, the more that you do not revisit that trauma, if you want to call it, from that person, the smaller and smaller it gets every day. It's like you could look at a skyscraper and it's gigantic. And as you get in your car and you start driving away, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. It didn't matter how massive it was. The further you get away from it, the less relevant that it is. And so, yeah, when I see people talking about their exes and everything like that, I'm like, bro, you are making them big in your life still. You don't get nothing else going on.
Move on.
You have nothing like
Right. Learn, like, wish them well. Like,
go
why?
read a book or something.
Yeah, like, why do you not choose peace and just move on from it peacefully? It's like you are so stuck up on this hurt and you're making it your personality. I don't want to be friends with someone that's just hurt all the time. You know, like, it's like, I want to be there for you, but it's like, you can't make your whole life all about someone hurting you. Now you're just a hurt person.
Exactly.
Hurt people hurt people. They do.
Right,
and that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to hurt those around you. You're not going to listen. You're not going to be considerate. You're going to think, oh, yeah, like they didn't text you back. Yeah, fuck them. Break up with them. Just because someone else hurt you doesn't mean that this person's going to do the same thing to me.
Right,
Trust issues.
Yeah, trust issues. Like, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure we all have trust issues. We've all been cheated on. We've all been done dirty. But why is it that you have to put it upon someone else? Just because I have trust issues doesn't mean I'm going to treat you the way that this person treated me. Yeah, you got to have balance in your life. You got to know how to treat people. You got to treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's been a saying for a while now. And I still stand on that.
Yep.
You know, got to treat people with niceness. Got to treat you the same back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. My wife used to work in the dispensaries. Right. And so what I saw from people who typically try and get the job is they think it's like, oh, I'm just going to be here, you know, working. So we're talking about people who work in the cannabis industry, and in particular, people who are working at dispensaries. A lot of times people think like, you know what, I'm gonna go work with weed, so I get to just chill all day. I don't got to be responsible. I don't got to be on time. I don't have to do anything. And that's what you're going to attract for sure.
That's wild that you say that, because I think that too. I'm like, a lot of people either here are just to clock in to clock out, or they genuinely like fuck with their job and just do it with a passion. Like, yeah. And I like don't really like working with people who just clock in and clock out. Like, I get you're here and it's work, but it's just like, bro, like, we're working in cannabis. Like, this shit's just like to get high. Like, and why are we so like...
They don't realize how good they have it.
Right.
Like, it's such an easy job, bro. Like, such an easy job. You're bartending. You're working the counter. You're helping customers.
Yeah, the only thing we have to complain about is waking up early.
Yeah.
Like, the job is easy. We just chill.
You're getting tips while you're freaking helping these people.
Over here yapping with the customers. Like, they just friends.
And they're all chill. Like,
they're all chill.
I mean, you get some of the bad apples for sure. But for the most part, they're all chill. And then you got these people that we hire. And obviously, the bad apples that we get rid of and everything like that. Because they don't want to work. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Because, bro, this job is so good. Like, try getting another job.
I put it to you like this.
And if you were like wanting to get tips, if you're a waiter or a bartender, it's a lot more work.
That shit. The other dispensaries gonna hire you, start you off at like $15.
Yep.
You gotta split your tips. You're coming home with $7 a day.
Yep.
They're watching you. No phones on the floor. Gotta keep it professional. None of that. Like,
that's why. Shout out to Chronic.
Shout out to Chronic.
Right.
Like, we treat you guys like family. It's community, but for cannabis.
Yeah.
So
I think that what's crazy about it is that you know, seeing the other side of this same industry, right? Because there's two sides to this for people who don't understand. Like, you have the dispensaries, right? The side that they can't really touch and they got to sit there. The law has to respect it. But it got to this point from people being on the other side of that train, the other side of the train tracks, however you want to say it, right? And I've seen both sides. If I feel like if this is for anybody who works in a dispensary and is not doing your job right, you're retarded. You are a retard, and they need to put you in a special ed environment because you do not know, like, on the other side is dangerous. Yeah. People die. People get shot just to be in the same industry. Robbed, kidnapped, all of it. And I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
It's bad. I worked in like traps and stuff for years, and it's horrible. Like yes, the money is good. You know, you get paid cash every day, and that might be good. And like from girls that I've seen that worked at a trap versus the dispensary, they're significantly different. These girls are like young moms that are in like entertainment industries, like just trying to get fast money, you know. Yeah. And the girls at the dispensaries are different. Like they have a job, like they clock in and clock out, but working in a legal business and illegal business made me thankful to be even at the Chronic. Yes. Because I get benefits. I get treated well. I get the hours that I want. And like, I'm just, you know, I get a lot of opportunity. The best manager ever. Yeah. And
it provides a level of peace, right? Yeah, a level of peace that you cannot get from trapping. You cannot receive that same level of peace no matter what.
Yeah, you don't have to be looking behind your back or nothing like that. We got security there.
I just look, it's just funny. So I pulled up to the Chronic the other day. This is probably like last week. And when I pulled up and my volume's on loud, because I need everybody to know what I'm listening to. I don't know what you guys are listening to.
Yeah, where you came in and I was just like, yeah, you're here from Mo. You're like, yeah. Yeah. Barely interaction. No more. Literally like no interaction.
How dare you speak to me? I'm like, you should just call him on the radio right now.
Yeah. They're like, you're here from Mo. No, where is Jules?
At this point, the guard is literally like, Mo, your friends are.
Yeah. Like they'll see, because they look at the cameras and they'll see whoever's coming in, whether it's you or Mason or Frank or whoever. Yeah. So, hey, Mo, blah, blah, blah's pulling up and I'll be in the
Mo, they're here for you.
So I pulled up, right? And across the street, it's like 4 cop cars with the berries on, and they got like all these youngsters over there like handcuffed facing the wall, like this is straight out of Compton, right?
This was the other day?
Yes. Yeah,
when you came?
Yes.
When I was there?
No, you weren't there. Oh, okay. You weren't there. So and I'm thinking to myself, this is too funny to me because I'm gonna get out. I've just been blasting music. I'm about to go buy some weed, get back in the car, and you guys are not even messing with me whatsoever. That's the difference, right? Yeah. That they can look across the street, they see this massive green wall and the gigantic Chronic across the top, and they're not even concerned. Right. So when you work at a dispensary, like, and this just goes to anybody else that's gonna, team up with these 2 superstars right here, treat the job right because you got it so easy. It's not even about, and it's a stepping stone, right? And here's what's funny about a dispensary from my point of view. It's a stepping stone or it's a weight to drop you down to the lowest of the lowest. Because if you can leave a dispensary on good terms, then you can go somewhere else. Yeah. But if you leave on bad terms, you're done. And you're done. You can't, that's it. Yeah. Like ain't nobody hiring. Like, no, you're done.
Straight up, bro. Yeah. And here's the thing, shout out Londo. Londo's the owner of the shop and everything like that, big homie to me. Like he even says, he goes, there's plenty of opportunity to move up, whether you want to get into marketing, whether you want to get into the grow. This dude he's such a grinder, bro. This guy works hard. He's been through it and he's just continued to grow and grow and grow. And
mind you, he's not a cannabis consumer. He does all this raw, like literally off his back.
But yeah, man, he's held it down. So shout out to Chronic.
Yeah, shout out to Chronic. We are a small team, but we're definitely family, and we treat everyone like family. And we hope to just bring, not only we put community before cannabis for sure, and I hope that is what the Chronic is known for in more years to come. If you don't know
where it's at 5485 Alhambra Avenue, right there in El Sereno.
6 a.m. to 10. We offer delivery, pickup, first time deals, all that good stuff.
All of it.
Heck yeah.
All right. Next topic. I want to go into, we got different cultures here.
Favorite.
What?
It's always something about race. You just ready for it, huh?
Race so he's a racist.
Yes. Okay. It starts at work in the morning. In the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
6 a.m. in the morning.
6 a.m. in the morning. That's when it starts. After he does his push-ups, he's racist.
She got jokes now. Yeah, huh? Yeah. All right. So we got different cultures here. We got Vietnamese. We got the Choctaw.
He tried to say Shaka Khan. Got caught between that and Shaka Zulu. African American, and Choctaw. Yes, I represent. Go ahead.
And then we got the Mexican. People think I'm Italian, but I'm Mexican. Let's talk about food. Like, what type of food did you guys grow up with? Like, that makes you feel at home? Like, just name one. What's the one type of food that makes you feel like you're at home?
In the Vietnamese culture, there's this food called bánh xèo. It's essentially like a yellow crepe. It's not a sweet crepe because some crepes are like the sweeter crepes of fruit and stuff. This is like a savory crepe. It's stuffed with like bean sprouts, shrimp, some like meat, and it's just the most comforting food ever. You'll see that a lot of like the fried things that we have in our culture, we kind of wrap it up in lettuce, and it's just a nice balance. It just feels like home. My mom has her own recipe. It's one of those foods where like everybody just comes together and just like makes it all together and just enjoys it. It's one of those foods where you think like life is so worth living when you eat it. Like you just come when you smell it, and you're like, today's gonna be a good day.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out for sure.
Yes, go to any Vietnamese restaurant, get yourself some bánh xèo, wrap it up in lettuce, and just enjoy it. Like, it's just so fulfilling.
Bánh
it's so
xèo?
good. Bánh xèo.
Yeah,
that sounds like it's Spanish.
I'm not doing that. First of all, I'm not doing none of that. I'll be at the shop tomorrow, and so tell your mom to make it. And I'm gonna try it.
Wait. Doesn't your mom have a shop? Don't you guys do a pop up and everything?
Yes.
Shout that out.
So my family has a pop up restaurant. We are currently in the works of getting like a bigger place, but the spot is called, in Vietnamese, it's called translated, it's like, have you had breakfast in the morning? Beautiful. Like, it's really long, but like translated is really short.
Say it out for the camera.
It's so long, I can't. But yeah, like when we're still getting in the works of creating our menu. So we had a little pop up for like a few months, but now we're trying to get our own spot. So that's in the works. So as soon as we drop our spot, we'll drop it. We're gonna do like promos and stuff, hopefully. So yeah, I'm super excited. We do like custom Vietnamese cuisine. Like it's mainly my mom's recipes. So everything that's made, my mom made. Like, we cook in the house. Like, we start the night before. She cooks in the house. She preps everything, brings it in the morning. We open at 6 to 7 because it's a brunch spot. Yeah, so it's all from.
I think that I'll answer for myself too, but just I wanted to touch on that real quick and say that it's kind of crazy because that takes so much effort that it's like, you kind of got to be focused on cooking in order to do it right. You can't be like spread between things. And that's another thing with anything in life. If you want to do it right, you sort of can't be spread between this task and that task. You got to be on that. The best cooks, they're not meant to be Instagram celebrities. They're not meant to be anything else. They're meant to be cooks. Yeah. And you show up and eat that food, and that food is fire.
Yes.
I mean, I could cook though, bro.
She started making. She made
silence.
I haven't had your food. Honestly,
put crickets in the background right now.
Hey, listen. So you know people, right? And you're not a bogus person, right? So everything that you've said so far has been like valid. So I believe you. I believe that you can. Even though I haven't had your food, I believe it, right?
I've had his like meal prep food, and it was actually really good. It was some chicken. That shit was actually really good.
Bro, now I got two people to go off of this. So I trust him, and now I trust you too. So
no, you know what? We're gonna have a meal, a Boss Talk meal at the pad or something.
Literally, Boss Talk meals, Boss Talk cooking episode, all that.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a bit different, right? Because of just like how I grew up, and I like moved to so many different places. But I guess if I had to just like pick one item, it would be fried catfish that my grandmother and aunt would make. And it was just like gas, bro. Like,
did you eat it with spaghetti?
I haven't.
Megan Thee Stallion makes it with spaghetti.
Does she?
And what's her boyfriend's name? The NBA player?
Which one?
Which one?
I don't know who she's with right now.
She's dating like one of like it's a really popular NBA
I didn't even mean no disrespect on top. I didn't know who she was with right now.
We love you, Meg. No, like I've seen catfish eaten like in different ways, especially with spaghetti. I'm like curious. I'm like fish and spaghetti. That sound like crazy.
I mean,
it sounds
good.
like what's that Filipino spot right down Main Street?
Oh, you know what's funny?
Jollibee. Don't they do all that type of stuff?
No,
They have
it's chicken and spaghetti.
yeah. So,
Jollibee is bomb. Don't ever come for Jollibee.
Honestly, I've never had it.
I've never had it, and I live very close to it.
Yeah,
and I've like
literally a
I'm
block
not even
away.
like I'm telling you the truth right now. I got in the drive-through, and then like I was looking at the menu, and they're like, "How can we help you?" I'm like, "It's all right."
I drove
And
off.
I just drove
I did the same
Yeah,
exact thing.
because to you it's like fried chicken,
spaghetti.
spaghetti,
It's
and there's
just so
like
weird.
pies and just weird.
I'm like,
But
if
like-
I'm gonna get fried chicken, I'm just gonna go to Popeyes at this point, or I'm gonna go
Yeah.
somewhere else. But
Or I'm
and if I want
cooking-
spaghetti, I'm just gonna go over
Cook it
there.
at home. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't
No,
going
literally.
Who orders spaghetti at a restaurant?
It's actually really good. Don't judge it. It's really good. Like
I've heard nothing but good things. I haven't,
Yes.
but I just it's one of those things where I pull it up and I'm like, I heard nothing but good things. Then when I'm looking at the menu, though, I'm like, man,
Nothing
nigga,
sounds
get
good
outta
to you.
here. Like, what is
It's so funny. I literally did the same thing. I was looking at the menu with the homie because he recommended it, and I was driving, and I was like, "The fuck is
yeah,
this
you low-key
shit?"
gotta be high as shit to
And
that.
then he was like, "No, it's bomb, bro." And I was like, "Nah."
Or Filipino,
And I
right?
just
Because it's
drove
like a
off.
Filipino restaurant, right? So
Yeah.
it's a staple.
Nothing against Filipinos
Yeah.
or nothing like that. I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try. We'll do a boss talk segment on it. Where
Boss Talk drive-through.
yeah,
But like I said, so for me, it would be fried catfish, and just it's so it's fried, it's breaded, and it's just the best thing ever. I could sit there and like eat that all day long, the way that they make it, right? So
yeah.
maybe you guys actually, who else has some good fried catfishes in downtown LA? The Fisherman, I think it's off of 3rd Street.
Oh, you're about to put everybody on right now. Huh?
Looking at the address
like
and
a fisherman's
everything.
market or some shit like that.
I think so. Yeah, something like that, right?
think,
Because I've
yeah.
only had it there one time, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys are making it right." Okay, but yeah, that's it for me. What about you, Mom?
For me, Mexicans, it's so funny. It's like it just reminds me of like summertime, but for some reason, Mexicans be making soups in summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro,
I
it's
noticed that.
105
I
degrees,
noticed that.
and you're making all these fucking soups over here.
It's like
already
hot as hell. I'm like,
and this
I
is,
want some ice cream. They're like, "Haposole."
And mind you, like, I grew up in the 90s. There ain't like we didn't have fucking central air. There's like no AC. It's just a fan, and you're right there still sweating. But we're eating pozole.
Yeah,
I mean, you got everything. You got pozole, you got menudo, you got caldo, de res, like all that. But I'm gonna go for like the chicken pozole. Fire,
Okay.
bro. And the best one I've ever had, hands down, is my dad's.
I think because I've had pozole, obviously, right?
Wait. Sorry. Can I go pee?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna continue without. She's
Okay,
gone
okay.
for the day. No, I'm just playing.
She didn't come with no topping. She's out.
It's
Straight down the hall.
yeah. I think that like it's a trip because pozole is like, if I had to like speak for another culture and I'm looking at like Mexican food or whatnot, it has to be pozole. That has to be the food that you mentioned,
Right?
as like the homestead. Like it has to be. It doesn't. No, we're not talking about burritos, quesadillas, nothing. It has to be pozole because that's the. But you know why though? Because it brings so much comfort and pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the times you've been hungover and everything.
Bro, oh my God. The amount of times it's cured my hangovers, bro. I'm freaking eating that up and I'm just like, oh, hell yeah. Now I'm on a beer right there watching a movie.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you're hungover? Okay, let's go on hangovers.
No,
What
but
do you
that's
do
what
when
I'm
it-
saying. It's the same thing for me as a black.
Okay.
Well, and I know, right?
Wait,
Because
so what do you get your pozole at? If you get it? Oh, your wife. Your wife's
I've
family.
always, I done grown up around like Hispanic people, and I'm always around them. I'm honestly around more Hispanic people than I am around Black people a lot of times. Like it was one day in particular, I remember. I was probably like 20, maybe 21. I think I was 20, right? And I had just had a wild night with like my wife, her sister, and like another one of their like play cousins or whatever.
So just the whole Mexican family. Well, not the whole Mexican, but just Mexicans.
The degenerates, right? Like
the degenerates of the family. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
right. Because we were partying at this
Hey,
time.
they say if you go to a Mexican party, you better be up till 6. You better be ready to stay up till at least 6.
Oh yeah, for sure. Those are the best parties, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hands down. I've first of all, I love and I appreciate Mexican or Hispanic culture in general. I've grown up around it and I got to be invited to things. And it's a lot of, if you're invited, it's a lot of love and everything. It's the same thing if you get invited to a Black event or whatever. It's a lot of love. It's real like homie, you know? So the thing is, I don't think that there is anything on earth that is better for a hangover or, just a wild night of partying than pozole.
Yeah.
There is nothing else. Like, that's like one of the things where it's like, I've had very bad hangovers, bro, where I'm sitting there trying to drink Gatorade. It's taking a long time. I'm trying to do all these things. But when you get that bowl of pozole, it's like instantly first spoon, like, I'm already getting better.
Like, oh my God.
I'm already getting better, like right after, like straight up. So
yeah, that's tell you, that's where I'm at. That makes me feel like home is the pozole. You've had pozole?
I've never had good pozole.
Okay, you're gonna invite it to the next family party. That's it.
Yeah, tell your dad to hook it up.
Oh, I got you. No, we're definitely gonna hook it up. So pozole it is.
Or just go to the store and buy the can, throw it in the thing, and just get it.
Then I had the pozole. Do they have the pozole?
I need that made with love. I need the sweat and tears inside of it.
You know what? I make some bomb. Another thing that I make is bomb. It's funny because homeboy Thad hit me up about this. I made it like a couple months ago. It's chicken tortilla soup.
Ooh.
Wait, did you have it? Because I brought it to the shop.
No.
Oh, Desi had it and Travis had it. And they both hit me up like, Desi hit me up saying, this is some husband shit. Don't ever be making this shit for no hoes.
She'll text you the next morning, how are you? How are you, beautiful?
It was hilarious.
Like,
and then Travis hits me up. Travis texts me, bro, your soup is so fucking fire. Can you make me another one? I was like, yeah, bro, it's gonna cost like $500.
Right.
Just a little bonus. Yeah.
No, but I got you on the pozole for sure. We'll make
Heck yeah. How good. Yeah. I'm
Let's get into some more deep talk real quick. When does family support start to feel like family pressure?
Yeah. Never for me, because I'm always ahead of them. Like, my family wishes I would slow down. That's who I am. My family, like sometimes, like for example, I'm writing a book right now, and I want people to be excited about this. I'm writing a book right now. They're like, oh, okay, another thing. So you're doing another thing. Yep. I'm like, yeah,
you got the podcast, you got the production company, you got the book.
What else?
Because I'm telling you, that's the type of person I am.
Yeah,
like, it's
the same way.
I have a reputation where they look at me like I'm jumping from thing to thing, but I don't close things off. So like, I'm not a person who gives up. I'm not a person who, like, if me and him are working on a movie and then it doesn't happen right then and there, I don't just be like, that's a closed chapter. And it's just like,
it's in our back pocket.
Yeah. And I don't like to be, it's hard for me to sit still. Right. So like, while we're waiting for us to be able to finish that, I'm like, well, I need something to be happening in the meantime. And this is how this is going to work out for us.
Yeah.
So this way it's going to work out for us is that everything's going to hit at the same time. And people are going to be like, what is going on?
You know what it is?
How is this possible? So,
I've been thinking about that too. I'm like, when we hit, bro, we're gonna hit, and people are gonna be like, oh, like it happened overnight. Like, fuck.
Oh, everything's gonna slap.
And you do funny. So much all at once that everything will fall into line.
Right. If one thing works, they will all. It'll come together like.
You already know. I'm waiting for the people that are gonna be like, oh, they got lucky, or it happened over night. You know, and it's like, no, this shit. Like, I've been in the film industry for going on 10 years now.
Moses, bro, when those people pop up, I won't even see them.
Yeah.
I won't even hear them or see them because we won't get to where we're trying to get to, even being able to hear that or see it.
That's true. That's facts.
Yeah. Having that negative feedback will like genuinely make you realize that you are doing something right. People are hating on you because you're over here hustling. Like, there's people that will clock in at the same job. Like you said, you have a family that have, degrees, probably like doctors and lawyers and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that, everybody with a degree is happy. It's like, you paid for your education, you paid to get a career. It's like, I'd rather branch off of doing what makes me happy the most. Like, going off of what I said earlier, making your passion into profit is like my motto. Like, I want to be able to be happy doing what I love, making profit off of it and then inspiring others around me too. Like, fuck all the haters. Like, you're doing good,
Yeah.
Like, all you really need is those to support you.
It's kind of weird too to even think that let's put this in a POV perspective, right? I really don't even have time to be looking at other people, what they got going on in general, right?
Exactly, because you got your own thing going
like,
on.
You got so much time to be looking into somebody else's life.
Yeah,
like, you got all that time in the world. You are bored.
You have 24 hours in the day, and you choose to hate.
Like, you need a hobby.
The hobby is hating.
You need peace. That's what you need.
The only time that I hate on somebody is not for their efforts, it's for their lack of efforts, because I believe that we can all achieve and reach whatever it is we're going to reach. Right. So it would be crazy to me. Like, if I look at you and like, I see that if you're a beautiful woman and, you know, there's all these opportunities in front of you, I can see that you're educated and you have these degrees and whatnot. And then every day that I run into you, you're just like, hey, look at this gambling app.
I don't want to do that. I'm too lazy.
No, I mean, that could be like one thing, right? But like, just if I see you every day and you're talking about some nonsense, and I'm thinking like, man, like, she don't even see the opportunities that's there for her to even go further. So I see more in people than what they see in themselves. Yeah. But what I don't see is less in people than what they see from themselves. Right. I don't ever look at another person and be like, oh, they think they're going to be a model? I don't see it. No, I don't.
Yeah, no, because you do this, you know, there's opportunity in literally everything that you do, especially if you're a girl in this world. It's so easy to genuinely make profit. And it's not just using your looks, but, you know, everyone loves a smart woman and like a woman who knows their shit around like hustling and stuff like that. Like, and I totally agree with you. Like, it's more so all about like the focus and the drive, you know. The more you stay on the focus and the drive, then you're capable of succeeding through anything. And
you're not capable of looking at other people to I can't waste my time hating on somebody, because it's like, all right.
Yeah, let those people hate. That's what feels me the most. It's just like these people hating, like, okay, like let's make them disgust me. Like, let's go harder. You know, it just drives me to go harder. Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with all that.
Yeah.
So I think that the advice that I'm always trying to give people is to don't make anything about it. We've been talking about this whole time too. Don't make anything about anybody else, right? I think that there's levels to the speed that you can move at. So I think that the speed, like from listening to you, the speed that you're moving at is an excellent speed, especially from, I'm not going to disclose your age here, but from what you told me your age was here, you're like eons ahead of other people who are around that same age.
Oh, for sure.
For
sure.
So, but I want to tell you this, as an older person, you can even move faster than that. Like there's a level. And so what I realized, because it's like I had to progress, right? So like I'm moving in the right direction, I'm progressing this way. But when you start to get even closer, it has to be complete. Like right now, you said that you use it for fuel, right? Mm-hmm. And you will get far doing that. But you will get like light years even further when they're not even your fuel.
Yeah.
They just don't even exist.
People hear that shit and just wipe it away, you know?
It's nothing. And not only wipe it away, you still wish them well. You know what I'm saying? Like the haters is
So the biggest part of my religion in Buddhism is karma. Mm-hmm. And people will take karma as like, yeah, if you do something bad, something bad's gonna happen to you. I take karma as like as long as you spread positivity, it comes back to you. Yeah. Karma is all about things coming back to you. So, you know, I could have haters telling me like, oh, you model, like why do you dress like? I've had men literally sit there and talk about how I perceive myself on social media and it looks like deceiving, but it's just like, bro, like I make money off of it, you know, like I try to expand what I can do as a woman in the industry. And if I can make money off of it, if I can make myself successful and get myself out there more, like, yes, I'm import modeling, you know, but that opens opportunities for modeling for bigger brands in the future, just like bigger opportunities, like just little things, even like podcasts, even like this, like it takes me far. So yeah, haters and stuff like back of my mind for sure. Like I keep to myself and I try myself to like not, you know, attract haters. Mm-hmm. But you're going to like you. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But you spread positivity, you're gonna receive positivity. So karma is like one of the biggest things that I follow for sure.
You were talking about. It seems like men in general who will talk to you about the type of career that you've maybe chosen or the way that you portray yourself, right, on social media. here's something that I want people to know, right? Because things are obvious, and a lot of you dudes are lame, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes, please say it louder. One more time.
A lot of you dudes are lame.
A lot of you, right? So
no lames, right?
Yeah.
No lames.
Hey, shout out No Lames podcast.
No Lames.
Shout out No Lames podcast. Now, I don't want to say this. I'm not the type of person who's like men against women or all men or anything like that. I have my point of views, and I know what will get you further. I know what can get you somewhere, and then I know what can even get you like even further, right? Mm-hmm. So I have my point of views too on if I see, just to speak on a woman like this, but I'm nobody. All right. Everybody take this with a grain of salt. I have my point of views on if I see a woman portraying herself a specific way, like on social media or whatnot. But what I won't do is ever reach out to that woman and try and talk to her about it.
Thank you.
Because that only really means one thing, right? And you niggas is obvious. You're trying to smash. Yeah. And you're trying to like, that's what it really comes down to. Like you said, like dudes are really trying to sit up here and act high and by like, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this. But I bet you if she would have turned around right away and said like, you want to come over here and do something? They'd be like, okay, I'll get right away.
I'm on my way. Literally.
What's your address?
Yeah.
I'll ride my bike over there because you're a fucking lame and you don't even have a car.
Yeah. Like, like people only really try and engage in stuff that they're really interested in the first place. Because when I see something and I feel some type of way about it, and I don't feel no way about people. I feel ways about things, right? Because people be at different places in their life at different times. Just because you're at a certain point doesn't mean that somebody is less than you, because that person might grow and be way beyond you, right? I could assure you, just to give you an example, I believe Malcolm X, let's talk about him. I believe he was like pimping, thieving, doing all types of things with his life, right? Wearing all types of craziness, sleeping around, doing all this. And I can assure you that somebody would have seen Malcolm X at that point and thought, this dude is the scum of the earth. They didn't know that one day he was going to surpass them in the level of discipline that he had in his life. And that he not only would he not be doing those things, but he also wouldn't be doing what the people who were judging him was doing. So people got a lot to say without looking in the mirror. You can't do that. You cannot do it. You cannot look at another person in the Bible, okay? It's funny, I was just talking to my son about this yesterday. There's a occurrence that happens where Jesus is standing and then these people bring up this woman and they say, she's an adulteress. She's been having affairs. By Jewish law at the time, she's supposed to be stoned to death. And they tell him, like, we need to stone her. We need to stone her. And Jesus pretty much says, okay, like, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Every nigga had to leave. Nobody could throw a single stone at her. And then he's like, where they at? Oh, they left. And he just told her, just do better with your life and, stop the things you're doing wrong and carry on. That's how we're supposed to look at each other. If you truly looked at somebody and you thought they were doing something wrong, it's not time for you to be Jesus, because you can't be. You're not perfect yourself. Half these niggas be pedophiles, be cheating on their own wives, be doing all this stuff, but got so much to say about somebody else. You know? So sorry for getting so deep on that. But that it's just like when you brought that up, I was just like, I saw it immediately. I'm like, these dudes are thirsty in the first place trying to tell you something.
Yeah, it's like, this is kind of a bit off topic, but also not. Like, I do essentially modeling for cars. So there's like certain things that I have to wear or things that I have to pose myself for. And it's things that I get paid for, mind you. And it's like the attention I get is not things that I want. I can't control the attention I get, but I genuinely hate it. Like, it's like, a lot of people perceive me the wrong way, but I myself don't take it like in any offense. It's just like, yeah, like I did what I did and it's like, I model and that's it. But like everyone's opinions don't matter. Like I'm still going to hustle. I'm still going to grind. And you're right. Like no one's opinions like should affect the way that I keep grinding and stuff like that. So yeah, what you said was perfect.
I just think, at the end of the day, I just think that
you shouldn't be judging anybody.
We can't judge each other because
I'm no one to judge myself.
Right. Like, it's like what makes you better than that person? Really?
That's what I'm getting at. It's like, it's not a matter of like am I wrong in what I think or not? But at the end of the day, I should shut up, because if all of everything that I was doing was put out there, I might be more embarrassed.
Yeah, even if you didn't like what they're doing, it's like, well, then don't do it. Yeah, you could just,
it's like I've done so much shitty and embarrassing stuff in my life, making myself look like a fool. Mm-hmm. Luckily, none of that is all out there. Yeah. But if it was, goddamn, I'm gonna be embarrassed today. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Making those type of mistakes is what helps you grow as a person, as an individual, no matter if you're a man or a woman, whatever it is. You have to have these failures in life, because if you don't have the failures in life, you're not going to have any wins.
Yes. And those people who think the way that you do are going to be going further in life. And especially, like, it's just, you don't even think like, this is what I feel about, and that's it. Like, you literally take it as a lesson and just keep going. And that's the key route to just success. You got to fail to succeed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, always.
Absolutely.
We talked about this on the last episode, that in every situation, everybody's not meant to win every single time. Sometimes you are used as a prop for somebody else's story. Yeah. And that's okay, because you're not on earth alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we're here. And sometimes there've been times, for example, me and Moses have been filming or doing work for other people, and I get treated different. Mm-hmm. Right? Maybe because the person doesn't know me yet. They know Moses, they trust in him, and I look like I could just be like a tag along. They have no idea like what vision I have, what skills I have, or anything to that.
Yeah, that ties back to listening.
The projects that me and him have worked on together. Yes,
that ties back to listening.
Projects come to life together, right, on a big aspect of where, like, these people, what they're doing. I'm sorry to say, you know what? And I'm gonna be confident in this. Like, the thing that you guys are doing compared to what we have done, the sets that we've been on for these people, it's so little. Yeah. And I can say that with confidence. It's not trying to belittle them or nothing, but I know what we can provide for them.
Yeah, there's people that have to go to a 9 to 5, but there's also people that go to the 9 to 5 after have to be somewhere for an hour. There's a meeting going on 2 more hours. You have to hit up people. You have to edit. It's like, I give respect to those who have like other grind besides their 9 to 5, because it's just like, how do you hustle so much within a day? Like, there's people who have 9 to 5s and like, yeah, my day's done. I had a long day at work, no, like, you use your free time to work shows a lot about your character. Oh yeah. You're going to go so far using your free time.
You got to wake up at 4 a.m. and do your push-ups before you go to work. And then you go to work and then
push-ups again.
I got a topic for y'all. I got one for you.
Bring it up.
It's and we kind of talked about appreciation, but now I'm gonna attack it from a different angle, right? When you really start to like get it in, right, and you putting in work, sometimes you will feel drastically underappreciated. Like, people are looking at you like you ain't doing enough, and you're looking at like, are you crazy? Do you know what I've been doing with my time? Because a lot of times people are waiting for the results.
They're waiting for the money right away.
They want to see you like finally get an award and be like, yeah, cool, good job. No, like, it's the progress. Like, hey, I'm proud of you for even starting this. I'm proud of you for the progress. They got to be there through the progress instead of like what you produce.
Well, it's like they see how hard we're working, how hard you're working. Like, a lot of people saw. They see my days. Like, there's times where I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna show people what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. So I'll post my stories. I'm like, this is the time I'm waking up. This is what I'm doing at this time. Boom, 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 boom. I went to my day job. I went to the gym. I went home. I showered. I walked my dog. Now I'm editing the podcast. Now I'm doing this. 2 hours of sleep. Back to it the next day.
Yeah. Right. And I think it comes down to a thing where that's awesome, right? To be able to have days that are filled with responsibilities. I think that's how you keep your mental health up. Mm-hmm. It's not about actually reaching the goal. It's about occupation, right? Because idle time, they say, is like the devil's time, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you have something to do, have something that you're trying to reach for, it's going to be a lot better while you're still reaching for it. That's the time, right? Like, nobody makes a movie about somebody already being successful. We like to watch movies about somebody on the come up.
You know what I love, bro? You know what I love? And I've been through this. You've been through this because we know each other's stories, Jules. I'm sure you've been through this too. I don't love the story about someone who was just pushed straight to the top. Mm-mm. I love a story about someone who was going to the top, fell off, ruined his fucking life, and then overcame that shit and got back up.
Name one person.
Me.
All right.
Real.
All right. And you know what? And I've been up and I've been down like that too. And that builds a different type of character that people are not ready for. That's a different type of adversary you don't want to have. You don't want to be against a person who's already reached a height and fallen and coming back up, because that person knows things that you don't know. If you're on your first go around. Yep. Because I'm not on my first go around
at all. We've been through this 3-5 times.
Right.
And, I've been rich.
Yeah.
Bro.
And those of you who think that like Moses saying that himself is a boss is selfish, just really not. Like anyone who thinks that themselves is a boss really is a boss. You know, it takes discipline. It takes grind. Like, how are you going to get back up if you fall down? Those are the people I respect the most. Yeah. Not those that like things are given to them. Like, how are you going to grind off of 0? You might be at 100 one day, 0 at the next, but how are you going to get back to 100?
So I saw something today, and I hate to talk about specific people, and I don't want to seem like a hater, but it's just like, I have to mention a name and I have to mention like the business and everything in order to just try and get it across.
Drop it.
But I just want to give a little background. You know? Like,
take another shot and drop that shit.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's her name?
It's a woman.
I text you, Sydney Snyder.
Yeah.
Sydney Snyder is the owner of In-N-Out. Okay. She's the owner of In-N-Out. And
for reference, so Lindsay Snyder.
Excuse me.
Lindsay.
And that just goes to show you what Duce will do to your pocket. But anyways.
Sponsor us.
Lindsay Snyder, right? So I don't want to bring this up to be hating on her, but it's just like a point I got to make. She inherited the In-N-Out like franchise.
Yeah, it's like a family-owned business, no?
From her like grandparents, right? And so here's the thing. She is a billionaire now. You know, she's living her life or whatnot. And what's crazy about it is if you take the time and the perspective to look at it, first of all, and In-N-Out is perfect for this example, by the way. Because they haven't changed a single thing.
No, at all.
They have not changed
prices, nothing.
They haven't changed maybe prices by inflation, right? But like they haven't changed nothing. Yeah. There's not a new burger.
Like their menu. Yeah.
It's still cheap. It's still cheap,
bro. Yeah, I get a solid meal for fucking like $12.
Like, hell yeah.
I don't know which In-N-Out you guys are going to, but at the same time, or what you're ordering, I should say. But at the same time, what I'm saying is that there's not been any new marketing. I have never seen an In-N-Out commercial like since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And since I was a little kid, I don't even think they make them anymore, right? So like,
where did those go?
There's no commercials.
They did have them back then?
I don't think In-N-Out's ever had advertising though.
The song, yeah.
In-N-Out had advertising for real?
They did? Way back then.
Way back then? Like when y'all was like, when y'all was
you weren't even here yet.
Yeah, you weren't born yet.
So.
Damn.
So
I'm like, damn. There was an era between. I was like, what?
Yeah. So like my point being is that think about this because I'm trying to land it. I want y'all to understand where
he's gonna land the plane right now.
Yeah. Before I get too drunk and then I lose it and the plane crashes and it's gone, bro. You don't want that. So anyways, no marketing change. The buildings look exactly the same. You can go to an In-N-Out almost in any city and you think you're in the last city because even the architecture of the buildings usually is exactly the same.
They still got the same cross palm trees.
Yeah. Like, so what I'm trying to point out to you is like, where did her genius come in? Where did her mindset come in? And the answer is, it didn't. But she is a boss because she runs this company and she inherited all of this. And most people would probably feel intimidated because you come across somebody like this and you think like, oh, this is a boss. I got to get some game from her. The reason I'm using In-N-Out because In-N-Out is not the only one like this. You can go out into the world and meet somebody with some money or whatever. I done met a lot of people who didn't use their brain at all to get where they are. Yeah. Do not think that because somebody has more money than you, more possessions than you, that they are a bigger boss than you. You probably are the mastermind. You probably are the genius. And you need to know that. Stop pocket watching. Stop looking at what other people got going on because you don't know what happened for them to get there. They might have snaked somebody to get there. Yeah. They might have like literally sold out their people and everything to get there.
And it happens all the time. We see it happen all the time.
Yeah. I get your perspective on that. It's just like all these people who have these like titles, it's just like for what, you know, like they didn't even use any sweat, blood, or tears to get to where they're at, and it's just given to them. And that's where the respect goes, is for those who work hard. It's like, yeah, you might be rich, but then it's like, what did you have to do to get there? Yeah
That's a trip right there. So it's like, it's just go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I liked what you said about the intimidation aspect of things. Like, because intimidation can go for so many aspects in life, right? As far as like a career, as far as like dating, relationships, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same thing too. So a lot of people are ugly, but they got money. And so like, I mean, because that's just where I take it to.
No,
like,
it's true.
And that's
look at all these people in Dubai, all these ugly ass old motherfuckers with money that are dating these young, beautiful women. Why? Because these women are
some of those women are ugly too, though.
No, for sure. Well, you know what it is too? They're definitely, oh my God.
Oh no, chill. Chill. Put the code down. It's about to be a race fest in here.
Check this. It's because these women that get all this work done.
Oh, the women again.
I need to see a picture of you. Before you got that work done, because how's my kid gonna come out?
No, it's
right.
My kid's gonna be ugly.
But look though. Like, so I always like to level it out, because I'm not an attacker of women. I'm an attacker of lame people, right?
Yeah.
And so like I could also point out the same thing with like men too, right? So I know I have my days. Like, I know you guys see me on camera and I look edible. I feel it, but I just had a haircut yesterday. I had like, you can catch me on the wrong day. I have, the beard's like super scrubbed out.
I felt like that's how it was like, last week. I was busy.
We just got off of work, mind you. We just got off of work.
So like, I'm just saying like, that money thing has an impact on everybody, because it's like what you can do for yourself. And it's not a negative that you can do for yourself, but I'm just saying like, don't let nobody intimidate you for any reason. You come across a man and he looks like he has $100,000 jewelry on, $1 million, whatever he's wearing. That means nothing, right?
Yeah.
To speak to his character and his soul. You come across a woman and she looks like her hair, just like 5 people had to do it. And, like
she's well put together. Don't mean nothing. Possessions don't bring you peace at all.
Yeah, she could still be a slut and he could still be a dick.
That's not the worst thing to be, though. That's not the worst thing to believe.
Yes.
You could be a snake. You could be.
I see it through it all. Like, I get guys like, hitting me up all the time. And it's these guys with like cool cars, and they're young, got like wrapped nice, like Lamborghinis and stuff like that, and they still are just horrible people. And it's just like, you guys look past all these possessions no matter what is already like, you guys are on social media all the time, see all these things where it's like, oh, this is how a woman should be treated, oh, like this is what guys should do, this is what women should do. So why is it that you guys don't follow the fact that like all these possessions don't bring you peace? You're still going for this guy that has a better car than that other guy. That guy driving that Prius is saving so much money to provide you the ring that you want, rather than this guy spending money on his possessions and not getting you shit.
And on his personal possessions. I work saving nothing for you.
I work in retail. I don't work in a cheap retail place. Like, these hoodies that people are buying off of us are like $300. I've seen guys walking in there buying $300 for themselves with their girl just behind them, pulling out a fat wad of cash and just buying themselves a hoodie. I'm like, you don't want to spare no dollar for your girl? Like, you don't want to like make her happy? She's over here staring. That's the thing. It's just like, no matter how many possessions you have in your life, like, you don't make others happy by just, not, I'm not saying like share it with the whole class, just like the consideration part. Like, profits, like possessions, don't bring you peace at all.
Possessions, money, it doesn't bring you peace at the end of the day. You know what? There's one thing that you could lose in this life that's going to be the one thing that matters, and that's your health.
Yes. Mental health. You lose that, all that.
You got nothing.
Nothing left.
You have cancer, that's your only problem in life.
Right. That the sickness and all that is inevitable, but it's really about your mental health and how you go about things. Like, as long as you keep on going, have a positive mindset, then nothing's gonna take you down at all. Yeah. It's
a trait, I guess you want to say, that you want to have, because as I mentioned earlier, life is hard, and we have to know that there are hard days ahead. I don't care if tomorrow you're going to have your biggest victory. There's still hard days ahead for everybody. We could look at these celebrities or people that we have idolized throughout our lives, and we thought man, they achieved all of this, they reached all this wealth and everything, but the story's still going. It's not over yet. Now all of a sudden going through a divorce, and now they're at a dark point. They thought they reached so high up that they couldn't go back down.
Yeah.
Nothing is promised. You don't know where you're going to be at. You don't know what you're going to lose. And for me, I have so many things, and I don't mean things as in like cars and whatnot. I mean, I have so many kids. These are so many people that I care about that I'm like worried, like, I don't want to die. I don't want none of my kids to leave before I leave. So I have a lot to lose, and it could happen, especially because the world is just so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kid could walk outside and get hit by a car. You know, I could be proud of the wife that I have and everything, and my wife could get shot, you know, or whatever the case. Everything you have can be lost. And so you have to be prepared for bad, worser days.
And you gotta love everybody, all your loved ones, like it's the last day on earth.
You gotta live.
You never
like
know.
that.
Like, you say something to them and they walk out that door. If you said something bad and then it's a loss. Yeah. Now that's gonna be in the back of your head, and that's gonna fuck you up mentally.
Love don't cost a thing. Love doesn't cost a thing. Support, love is all free. Yeah.
So we do this thing at the end of every episode, where we give the guests a chance to give a boss shout out to whoever they think is a boss in their life.
A boss in their life?
Who do you think is a boss in your life to you?
Going off of what you said earlier, where you said like you consider yourself as like technically a boss. I don't want to sound selfish. I don't care. Fuck all the haters. I do consider myself a boss.
Hell yeah.
I, of course, have a lot of my own friends and family that's, you know, hustled hard. But, you know, I've gone through it all. I've lost it all. I made it out myself. And, you know, I'm not at where I want to be 100%. But I know that the rate that I'm going to get to where I want to. And it's just like, I don't really care about anyone's opinions, you know, like even if they're saying like, oh, like it just seems like you're not doing enough, you know, like who cares? Like I know that I'm doing enough myself. You know, I'm happy what I'm doing, and that's what makes me a boss, is that no matter what, I get up and do it. You got to get up and do it.
That's right. And you got to respect it, you know, put some respect on it. And you are a boss. You know, I see that in you, you know, we work together and everything like that. And I see where your headspace is at.
Thank you.
And keep going, girl.
Yeah, I love where I'm at. Like, I'm thankful for the Chronic, and you know, like everybody there does more than just bud tending. Everyone has their own hustle, and that's the people that I see as bosses too. Like Moses, for example, and now you know, like when I first met you, you came in the shop. I just like, you probably one of Moses like homies, just like pulling through, saying hi. But now that I know so much about you, it's the respect that builds. You know, I could sit here and get jealous, like this guy was so like not talking to me. Like who cares? Yeah. No, like I see it as like, damn, like these people hustle as much as me. Is like, how can I like grow from that too? Like I need to learn from these people. I'm still only 23, you know, I'm getting started. I'm figuring shit out, but like at this point, it's just like, if I want to be a boss, I got to work like one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't complain that there's too much on your plate if like the plan was to eat.
Oh, for sure. And you already know you came on Boss Talk today, and you know you're close with me. Now you're close with my boy Javon here. Yes. And there's plenty of opportunity to go around. Anything you need from us, we're gladly to help out.
I'm forever grateful. Like this like going on here, I would think like, where doesn't talk about something funny, joke around. But honestly, like after this made me realize that I had like a little like this morning, just like, like arguing with my sister. I was like, fuck, I'm so tired. Like, you know, but after this talk, it made me realize like, yeah, like I can.
Now,
and I will.
Now you're good. You feel better.
Yes, we feel better.
You're ready to get back to the grind and all, right?
Yep, always. Gotta wake up in a few hours tomorrow. Do it again.
We'll be back in.
Right. Yeah, he gonna be doing his push-ups, y'all. So just 4
a.m. Get ready.
Just if you guys are up at 4 a.m, he's gonna be the first one to post.
Like, man, like they be posting stuff, and I'm like, man, I like do my push-ups in private. I guess
I'm like, hey, I'm taking everybody. I'm gonna start taking random people.
You should, bro.
Yeah, like it's not annoying to like post little things that you do throughout the day. It's just like y'all annoyed about what I post. So what are you guys doing?
Yeah, you know,
you're still sitting there on your phone looking at. I'm at the gym. Yeah, you're on the phone. You know? Like you know,
I'm doing push-ups at 4 a.m. Going to work, going to the gym.
You just getting home?
Boom. Like I'm doing it out here. Like I ain't ashamed to share it. Yeah, I ain't got to be ashamed for it. Right. And on top of that, it's funny because I have people that are hitting me up like, bro, you inspire me, and that's why I do it.
I think that it's just a thing of like, for one, I could look at who's doing stuff, and you see results, and you see the episode's not over. You guys, you thought it was over.
It was about to be.
I know, it's like we're gonna keep going, we're going.
Because no, this is important. All right, so when you're producing results, there's nothing that could be said about you, right? We're not meant to understand everything. Like I could look at myself as wise, and I could think that what a person is doing like is not optimal or whatever. But then once I start seeing the results, I always humble myself and be like, okay, all right, I see what's happening here, right? Me, myself personally, I try and keep a lot of the things that I'm doing like enclosed, right? Because the peace,
right?
I don't even want to hear from nobody else's negative or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to say as we end off this episode is for you, protect your spirituality. That's the number one. I can talk to somebody who's not a Christian and who is of another faith or whatever. But what people don't seem to understand is that spirituality is a thing that's unified amongst all of these faiths.
Yeah, it's not inspired to a religion.
I believe,
it's not.
I don't even know what religion is. I believe that like as Christians, we believe in like the Holy Spirit that travels through everything, right? And so some of the things that you see in Christianity, we have this thing, the fruits of the Spirit. And when you see somebody who's exhibiting these things, you know what they're about. You have those fruits. You have some of those. Protect your spirituality and let that lead you. And I wish you the best in everything that you're doing in your life.
Oh yeah.
And thank you. We appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, and go ahead and let the people know what is it, where they could find you again.
My Instagram is not Jules with 2 S's.
Well, if it's not Jules, then what is it?
I was gonna say
It's not real. It's not real.
All right, then y'all. Well, Jules, seriously, thank you for coming on again. This was all great talks. All our guests are more than welcome to come on anytime they want.
Thank you. This is not the last time y'all will see me. We still have so much that I want to talk about.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's another episode of Boss Talk, y'all.
Yes,
Yay.
sir.